So what is the current price of diesel per state, and what is the effect of these prices on us consumers? So in today's video, let's have a look at some regions, see what diesel prices are and what effects do these diesel prices have on us consumers. I will also explain why does the cost of diesel drive up the cost of all our products, and talk about some other challenges that we were facing over the last year, actually a couple of years, that impact the cost of goods. So first off, let's look at the cost of diesel. Let's bring up the map of Canada and the US, and we will start off by talking about the West Coast. California, Washington, and Oregon. So California, the average price of diesel is about $6.30 US per gallon. In Washington, it's $5.60. In Oregon, it's $5.35 per gallon. In Texas, it's $5.10 per gallon. Now we will work our way into the Midwest region, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Wisconsin. So Illinois, $5.35. In Wisconsin, it's $5.10. In Indiana, it's $5.35. And in Kentucky, it's $5.25 US per gallon. Now let's get into the South. Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee. In Florida, we see it at $5.75 per gallon. In Georgia, it's $5.45 per gallon. In South Carolina, $5.50. In Tennessee, $5.50. And now the East Coast, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. So in New York, $6.30 per gallon. In New Jersey, $6.50 per gallon. And in Pennsylvania, we have $6.35 per gallon. And lastly, let's work our way into Canada. So in Ontario, the price per liter is $2.35. Now, if you multiply that by 3.78 and divide that by the Canadian US conversion, so that comes out to $6.83 US per gallon here in Ontario. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, a little bit more expensive, $7.56 per gallon. Quebec, $2.45 per liter, which comes out to $7.12 US per gallon. In Alberta, $5.80 per gallon. In British Columbia, we have $6.54 US per gallon. Now that we have the map and we know what the prices of diesel are, let's look at how the cost of diesel affects our products. As you probably know, all products are moved by rail, by boats, by trucks, or by air, from the manufacturing plants to the stores. All these methods of transportation consume diesel. So if the cost of diesel goes up, so too will the products in the stores that we purchase. Because this is a trucking channel, let's take a product that's produced in Florida. Well, actually that's grown in Florida. And we will go with watermelons. And because I'm located here in Ontario, Canada, we will take an example of a load of watermelons going from Florida to Ontario. A truck on average drives 6.5 miles for every gallon it consumes. So we know that if we are picking up a load of watermelons from Miami and we were to bring it here to Ontario, we would travel 1,493 miles. So if we consume 1 gallon for every 6.5 miles, we would consume 230 gallons from Miami to Ontario. Now let's get back to our map. And the cost of diesel, if on average the diesel costs $5.35 per gallon, it would cost us $1,230 just for that trip alone. That's not taking into account the cost of the truck, the driver, the insurance, the tolls, the plates, and the other 100 on-road expenses that we truck drivers encounter. Now, let's compare that to this time last year when diesel prices were $3.50 per gallon. That same trip would have consumed 230 gallons, but we would have paid $805 because the average was $3.50 per gallon. Now you see the difference between the cost of one load, so that extra is getting distributed between the products inside that truck. But wait, that's not the only thing on the rise and are affecting our prices at the stores. So over the last 2 years, yes, we were dealing with COVID and worldwide logistics disturbances. And here are a few more things that our industry has been facing with. So new equipment is impossible to purchase. So if I walk into the dealership and try to buy a brand new unit, I am unable to purchase a brand new unit. The fastest time that I'd be able to purchase a unit is I have to place an order for Q2 or Q3 of 2023. Well, then you guessed right. So if I can't place the order for brand new trucks, then the cost of used equipment is currently at an all-time high. I mean, think about it. Before, we used to sell our 4 or 5-year-old power units. We used to sell them for about $50,000 to $60,000. Today, we're selling 4 or 5-year-old power units at about $110,000. So yes, the cost of used equipment is at an all-time high. Insurance premium are definitely at an all-time high. Inflation rates, we're dealing with that, which is between 7 to 8%, and interest rates are starting to move up. So diesel prices COVID, logistical problems, and now all of a sudden, 4 months ago, Russia decided to invade Ukraine, and things further go out of hand. So quickly, let's look at the top 5 countries that produce oil, and this way you'll see why is oil on the rise. So here's a list of the top 5 producers of crude oil in the world. So United States is currently at number 1, producing 18.875 million barrels per day. Saudi Arabia produces 10.835 million barrels per day. Russia at number 3 produces 10.778 million barrels per day, and Canada 5.5 million barrels per day, and China 4.9 million barrels per day. Now, also, here's the top 5 countries that consume oil. So who's the biggest consumers of oil? So the United States consumes 20.54 million barrels per day. China consumes 14.01 million barrels per day. India 4.92, Japan 3.74, and Russia 3.7. So how will all this affect our trucking industry here in North America? What does the future hold? With freight rates decreasing, is this the start of a recession? So with all this information in mind, hopefully this video gave you some insight as to why things are becoming so expensive in the stores. Why is the same product that we purchased last year literally costing us almost double this year? And the rising cost of fuel is just one factor, not all the factors. If you don't know this already, this channel is all about North American trucking. Our most popular playlists are trucking industry issues, our pay comparison videos, advice from new truckers. Our 3 presenters are myself, Ronan here, VP of Operations at ET Transport, Dean, who is our old school bodybuilder truck driver, and Liam, who brings us up to date on all the latest news. So if you're not already a subscriber to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm Ronan, and hopefully I'll catch you in my next video.